we are. Who are we here? We stand together today as leaders of a broad-based cross-section of our African American civil rights, political, faith-based, neighborhood, clergy, and community organizations. We are here on the front steps of the Jackson County Courthouse because it's home to the office of the Jackson County Prosecutor, an office through which grave injustices and severe harms to our community and to the Honorable James D. Tindall Sr. are seemingly unfolding. We have learned that the office of the Jackson County Prosecutor is planning to file what is termed a writ of quo warranto, I hope I pronounced that correctly, in an attempt to remove Bishop James D. Tindall Sr., our democratically elected representative, from serving within his 2nd District County Legislative seat. This action taken by the office of the Jackson County Prosecutor is unjust, hasty, void of due diligence and thorough research, injurious to the citizens of the 2nd District of Jackson County, and a usurping of the civil rights of the Honorable Bishop James D. Tindall Sr. and his rights to participate in the political process of this country as afforded and guaranteed to him by the Constitution of the United States of America. It is clear that we cannot trust the office and its honor and its moral obligation to defend the safety and well-being of its African American citizens when crimes against our rights, our liberties, our freedom, our peace, and security are being attacked and destroyed. It is clear that the legal attacks against the Honorable Bishop James D. Tindall Sr. are politically motivated, who seek to usurp the power and influence of our elected officials and thus our African American community.
That's right.
These are persons who wish to disable African American progress and empowerment within the county. They wish to bring further suffering and harm to our community, which is already economically and educationally underserved.
All right.
They wish to bring further harm to our community, which is already overwhelmed with the proliferation of guns, drugs, liquor stores, violence, and crime, payday lenders, and all the rest. But no one seems to be concerned about that. We would prefer that more time and more energy and more money should be used prosecuting the real criminals who are murdering and stealing from the citizens of the 2nd District and yet still have not been brought to justice, rather than trying to remove our duly elected representatives who are truly providing our community with justice. The truth is, we are experiencing in the political lynching of arguably the most effective black politician in the state of Missouri, Bishop Tindall, who is a committed and effective representative. The state of Missouri has put Bishop James D. Tindall Sr., our democratically elected official, in a political noose. And our county is cutting the rope. But our community and our people will no longer be hanged.
That's right.
We have shown up to say it is wrong. It is immoral, it is unjust, it is evil, it is cowardly, it is racist, and we will not stand for it. Our backs today are straightened up. We will not bend our backs so you can ride it. And so, I would just like to say in closing that we will be seeking that the Missouri General Assembly change its law as applied here in this case that undermines the civil rights of Bishop Tindall and potentially others to hold elected office, a right guaranteed to him by the Constitution of the United States. Bishop Tindall has only about 8 months to serve on this term.
All right.
Why is there such a hurry to remove him from this office? He has already stated he will not file to run for the office for the next term. Why is it so important that he be removed now? Is it an attempt to embarrass him before the whole nation? But I will not stand and not say anything and let this happen. You may do it.
Yes.
You may do it.
Yes, sir.
But remember, we gonna say something.
Yeah. Right.
These, I would like to say that these are people who stand with me here. They're from across our community. And I would just like to thank all of them for being present.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anybody been given any indication that the prosecutor was going to file the motion today, tomorrow, or what's been transpired since before this press conference?
We don't have any information on that. We don't know. Am I correct? We don't know. We don't know.
It's a legal matter. We don't have any.
It's a legal matter. We don't know.
Can't speak to that.
We can't speak to that. Well, right now, I'm going to let him speak to that, but I'm just going to say that right now, we need to focus on this because this is an indication, an example of what is happening in our community, to our community. Anytime a black person who's in office begins to gain power, to be able to make some change in our community, that kind of thing, off go their head. And it keeps our community void of any power to affect and to help us to be able to get the good life, to move into have access. Let me use the word access. Have access into the good life. Second, I'm going to let Brother Howard speak to the other part.
We have a community that is already underserved and overwhelmed with crime, homicides, crime, drug proliferation, gun proliferation. We have many real criminals who still have not been brought to justice. The question becomes, why is so much time, energy, resource, consulting being done from that office in order to bring down a duly elected political official, which the 2nd District citizens have put in place, as opposed to seeking those real criminals who are privileging our community. And so that's the question in terms of priority. Is this really a priority for the citizens of the 2nd District who are victims of real crimes in the community?
When you say consulting, what do you mean?
There clearly has to be much energy, much time, much research done in bringing this to pass. Is that really the priority? Or is the priority dealing with real criminals who are murdering, killing, drug dealing?
We feel that there must be research done in all of the cases. We're not against that. We are just against why now? Why is it so important that before 8 months is over, that the bishop must be removed? Why now? The man has served all of these years. Why today? Why now?
Is it possible that some of you can do some research on the constitutional rights of the Honorable Bishop James D. Tindall to see if they are being undermined by the Missouri General Assembly? He still has rights under the Constitution of the United States of America to vote and to run for office. He was informed so years ago when he paid his debt to society. Now, how is it that the Missouri General Assembly can usurp the constitutional rights of an American citizen in this country? It seems to me that that needs to be looked into.
They tried it in Wyandotte County. Now they trying it over here.
I was thinking also that in terms of our persons who have committed a felony, we after this is over, we're going to be looking at dealing and trying to work on against this law that a person who has a felony, after they have served their time, they have paid the debt to the state, whether there be 1 or 2 or 3 years that they have to wait after they are out and all of, but when they have paid their time, how long do we punish a person? Do we punish them forever? There are people out here who have served 10, 15 years. They've served their time, they're out, and they've been out 3 or 4, 5 years, but they can get no job to take care of their family or anything like that. When will we give some mercy to people who have served their time? They paid the debt, what the state demands. What is it that we still want from them?